Hey everyone, it's Debbie and Marty from Pineapple Path and Vintage Way. We thought we'd do a local Goodwill haul. We haven't been here in a while, and boy, were we glad we went, and we'll make this a regular routine of ours in the future. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We'll go over what we got, everything we got at the end of the video, and let you know how much we paid and how much profit that we'll make. This was a really beautiful real butterfly tray, had the wood back on it, and I definitely put that in my cart. Okay, moving on. There was this sign here, and I wish now I would have got it. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. So, so true. What do you think? Let me know in comments below. Okay, I'm trying to learn more about cookware, and this particular pot you can see on the shelf is a Farberware. Had the lid, it's a 3-quart, and there's the name on the bottom. It was $7.99, but I looked up comps and I decided that I would leave it for someone else. And the next thing that caught my eye was this set of wood bowls, and there's a lot of wooden bowls that can be worth quite a bit of money. And it was a little frustrating. They actually put the price label right over the manufacturer label, so I wasn't able to see who made that. I was going to come back and completely forgot. These are vintage raffia baskets that you put vintage Pyrex bowls in, and I definitely put those in my cart. I think that I will lot these two together. Okay, next I spot this sewing basket, and they wanted $8 for it. I looked at it, it looked really, really kind of like a new reproduction, so I went ahead and left it. Okay, we rounded the bin into the next aisle, and here's some glassware and a little bit of porcelain. I spot some vintage amber glass ashtrays. Some of those can be worth some money. Hi, this is Debbie in the future. Big mistake on my part. Saw that these ashtrays were worth $25 to $30 each, so be on the lookout for these. Again, a little bit of milk glass there, and I believe those were ashtrays as well. I really don't remember what that was. Okay, looking around a little bit more, and I spot some vintage rolling pins. They wanted, I believe it was like $8 a piece for them. I actually have the marble one at home, but I went ahead and left those. Here, what I thought was a vintage tidbit tray, I lifted it up. It said Threshold, which is a Target brand, so I did leave that. Some of the Target brands can be worth some money, so don't disregard those. Make sure you do the comps on them. This is a antique Haviland, actually Theodore Haviland Limoges gravy boat with underplate for $4. I did definitely put that in my cart. You're going home with me. The luncheon plates, though, they were priced individually. They were just a tad bit too high as far as resale, so I left them. Okay, this next aisle had a lot of porcelain in it, and I really got quite excited over it. They had some great, great pieces, and I called my husband to come help me. This is a vintage Royal Winton chintz dinner plate that I ended up putting in my cart. And this is a pink depression glass plate. It was larger than a dinner plate, so it was either a tray or like a chop plate. The orange, bright yellow, orange, and red plates were Dansk, and I did leave those behind, unfortunately. They were priced just a little bit too high. And then I spot down here on one of the lower shelves these San Francisco plates, and I really thought these were cool plates, but they were priced individually, and unfortunately I had to leave them behind. They were just a little bit too high. And here was another vintage piece. This was a cake plate. I did leave that one. It was not marked on the bottom. But this plate, this was a Noritake, one of the older Noritake that had the Nippon-like mark on the back, the green wreath. And you can see I did add that to my little growing pile there. That's going to go home with me. Okay, we move on, and an interesting story. I ended up leaving this LA Pottery pasta bowl, spaghetti bowl, and we went back 2 days later, and I did do some comps on it, and that's about a $40 to $45 bowl. Okay, this set of china we did end up getting. It was Sango Christmas china, and that went in our cart. This was Johnson's Brothers coaching scene pattern, but we ended up leaving it behind. Okay, we went to the next aisle, and here's some vintage glassware. I just couldn't remember the names on this smoky brown color, but at the top shelf, I did spot these Anchor Hocking glasses, the green rib glasses, and those definitely went in my cart. These types of glasses sell really well for me. Let's go ahead and check out and see how Marty's doing. Okay, I did find Marty looking at the art, and you can see he's walking by here. Art, electronics, toys, and books are probably the top 4 areas that he will go to first. It looks like that one may have been of interest to him, but he did pass on it. Here he's kind of scanning the toy section a little bit. He did get a couple of things, and we will go over that at the end of the video, and we'll let you know what we paid and how much we hope to profit. You can see here that he's looking at a couple of the puzzles. We will pick up the puzzles that are sealed unless there's something extra special. And here he's looking around a little bit more.
So I wandered through the toy area, looking around at everything they had. There seemed to be a lot of stuff. A few things looked interesting. This was a pets thing, that vintage. It didn't seem to have a good value to it compared to the price. Looking down here, looked at the plush. Nothing really in the plush. This little monster in the cage caught my eye. But doing the research on him, he was a little overpriced because the ones that were really selling were the ones that had the original case around him with his tongue sticking out. So I moved over to the Hardgoods. This is where I found this bell. It was Eagle Dancer, I believe. It seemed to be a pretty good price. It was yellow, so it was half price, so I put that in the cart. Then I wandered around looking. My cart is looking a little overfull, but going through it again, this little lady popped up, and she seemed kind of interesting. The frog turned out to be handmade.
Okay, hi everyone, it's Debbie.
And Marty.
And we're back home, and we have some...
We would like to go over what we bought at the thrift store yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday. And we'll let you know what everything costs and the profit we hope to make on it, or what we hope to sell on it. Hope you'll hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up.
Soon.
We'll be talking soon.
So the first thing we have is a set of 7. We hope there's 7. We can't find the 8th one, so maybe it's in another bag.
Yeah.
These are Anchor Hocking ribbed glasses. We paid 79 cents. Actually, we paid half of that because it was yellow day. Expect to sell these for about $10 a piece, maybe 60, 65 for the set.
The next thing we picked up are 2 of these raffia baskets. I hope to sell the pair as a lot for $25 to $30. Next, I'll push those to the side. Next, I think I went over this in the video. I paid $6, $5.69 for it, and I hope to sell it for between $40 and $45.
So here we have a set of 4. They are Limoges, Gottinger 1885 fruit plates. They're salad sized plates. We picked these up for $3.39 a piece. We expect to sell them for $40 to $45 for the set. All right, so this set here is a set of Lowe's Build and Gross wooden model kits. There's 6 of them. These were $1.99 a piece. We're going to lot them together, and we expect to sell it for $40 to $50. Next is a Build and Learn solar robot. The box has been opened, but all the packages are still packed up. So this has never been used yet, which is great. We paid, it was $3.39, $1.70 for it, and we expect to sell it for $25 to $30. This is a Jane Wooster Scott jigsaw puzzle, 1,000 piece. It's called Shopping Spree. We thought it wasn't open, but we found out later that it was. We paid, what did we pay? We paid $3.39. We expect to sell it for $15 to $20 in used condition. All right, so here we have a wind chime or a bell that we picked up. It's Eagle Dancer pottery. It was $8.19, so we got it half price. It was $4.10. We expect to sell this for about $30. We also got this turntable. We bought this turntable for $5.69. This is going to be one of our props so that we can display things differently.
Okay, next we have
a chintzy plate.
Royal Winton plate in the old cottage chintz pattern, and we paid $3.39, and I hope to sell it for $20 to $25. Okay, the next item that we have here is this really nice wine tasting set. It's 9 pieces, and it includes the platter and the appetizer plates and the coasters for your glass of wine. And they do say Roseanne on them. We hope to sell Roseanne. Anyway, you can see the mark there. We hope to sell this for about $50. Okay, next we have a Haviland or Theodore Haviland Limoges gravy boat, and I usually always pick these up. I paid, what did I pay for it, Marty? I paid $4 for it, and I hope to sell it for about $30 to $40. Okay, and then the next item is...
This is a set of Nazca Peru coasters. There's 6 coasters in the set. And what these are the Nazca lines in Peru that are seen in the desert. That is, you see it on Ancient Aliens a lot in that. So we paid $4.49 for it. We expect to sell it for about $25. Okay, the last item of the Hardgoods was this set of Sango. This is Sango 3900 Silent Night. There are 10 dinners, 10 saucers, 8 salads, and a tidbit tray.
Looks like there's a few more dinner plates than that.
I'm sorry. How about 20 dinner plates, 20 saucers, and 8 salads, and 1 tidbit. Tidbit. These, we paid $20 for the whole set, and we expect to sell everything for about $200.
Spent a total of $163.88. And I didn't add up what we hope to sell it for, but I'll put the total up in the right-hand corner for everyone to see. I hope you enjoyed going to the Goodwill store with us. So thank you all for watching. We really, really appreciate it. Until we see you next time, this is Debbie.
And Marty.
And have a great day, everyone.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bloopers at the end. See?
Yeah, okay.